In this video I'm going to be showing you how to activate power and also how to access Pack-a-Punch on Shangri La Remastered. To start off with the power, there are two different routes that you can take to actually access the power switch. These are the two different routes that you can take. So the first route, while facing the quick revive perk machine, if you come over to the left hand side here and buy the barricade that's next to the Shiva wall buy and run through this doorway, being careful to run through quickly as there are spikes that come up that will block you otherwise, and then head down here past the Pharaoh wall buy and open up this door here. Then head through this tunnel all the way to the very bottom, and then run over to this wooden door here next to the Kuda wall buy. Simply run down this little bit here and then run to the right hand side through this little tunnel, and then again run to the very end of the hallway here past the KN wall buy and open up this barricade here. Once you do this, head into this big room here, and once you come around the corner you'll find both power switches are in front of you. Simply walk up to both of them and use your interactive button in order to activate them. And then the second route to the power, once again coming from the quick revive perk machine, come over to the right hand side this time and buy this barricade here. Once again run over this area quickly so you don't get trapped by the spikes, and then do a jump slide in order to get over the mud flat area as quickly as possible. Once you're over that, simply run across this wooden bridge here all the way over to this area here where you can see there's a sign with the power on it. Head down this tunnel here, and once you get to the bottom you'll be at the bottom of the waterfall. Simply run through the waterfall and then come over here and open up this barricade like so. Once you do so, head into this big open room of water here and run up the staircase, and then take a left and open up this barricade here. Once you do that, simply run up the stairs into this big open room. Then once in here, run to the very end here and you'll see both power switches are in front of you. Again, use your interactive button in order to activate both power switches, and this will activate power for the map. This will then activate the ability to use perk machines and also activate the Pack-a-Punch. Now that you've activated the power, you will now want to gain access to Pack-a-Punch. Pack-a-Punch is a little bit complicated on this map, and it depends how many players you have in your game in order to access it. You'll want to look around for these giant monkey statues. You'll notice usually that these monkey statues will be spinning. Once again, depending how many players are in your game will depend on how many parts of the monkey statue are actually spinning. In this case, what I'm showing here is just one player, and as a result you can see that only the head of the monkey statue is spinning. The idea here is you want to find a particular monkey statue that has a slab that's currently out of the ground that the player will need to stand on, which will then make the monkey statue stop spinning and just be still. Once the monkey statue is still, this will then raise the staircase that is completely gone inside of the spawn room, where you can then walk up that staircase finally and be able to access Pack-a-Punch. Just to go over the locations of where these monkey statues are, as well as their little pads that you need to stand on. One can be found in the power room, and it's just in front of the power switches. One can be found inside of the spawn room, and this is exactly where the quick revive perk machine is. One can be found at the end of the wooden bridge, and this is the end that you would go down in order to get to the bottom of the waterfall. And the other one can be found over by the tunnel, which is near where the minecart area is. So to be able to activate the Pack-a-Punch, you simply need to find whichever one of these statues has a slab that's currently out of the ground. Once you find that, you then just want to stand on it for a certain period of time until the monkey statue that you see spinning in front of you stops spinning. Once it does stop spinning, you will then be able to access the Pack-a-Punch, where you can go to the spawn room and walk up the giant staircase where Pack-a-Punch is located and Pack-a-Punch your gun. If you're in a co-op game, the monkey statue of course will have multiple parts of it spinning, and this means you will then need to go and find each slab that is out of the ground and have all players at the exact same time stand on those slabs until the monkey statue stops spinning in all areas. Once the staircase has risen and you're able to go up and Pack-a-Punch your gun, there will be two giant cogwheels that will be rolling up the staircase. This is a timer, so as soon as these cogwheels get to the very top where Pack-a-Punch is actually located, what will happen is the players will all be kicked off of the staircase where Pack-a-Punch is by a giant waterfall. In order to regain access to the Pack-a-Punch, they will need to go and find the monkey statue stone slabs and stand on them once again, and once they do this they will then be able to access Pack-a-Punch once more. Otherwise, that's all there is to this video. I hope you guys found it useful. If you need another guide to Shangri La Remastered or any other zombies map, I'll have links to those down in the description as well as a pinned comment. Otherwise, I'll see you all in the next video.